So good afternoon everyone. Here I have written some series like sin x, cos x, e to the power x, log x, tan inverse x, 1 plus x to the power n or 10x. So these series are too important in calculus and some portion of trigonometry. But unfortunately, how to remember this series is not taught in class 12th level. But when you go to first year of engineering, so they will tell you the series of Maclaurin's and Taylor series. With the help of these things, you need not to remember anything. So for those student who is just giving JEE mains or a NEET any exam in this time, you should not mug up this because so much formula you have there. So you cannot mug up this all formula, guys. So I'll give you the trick with the help of which you can solve this all series simply. So that trick is basically Maclaurin series. So Maclaurin's expansion simply says that, guys, if f of x be a function of variable x such that it can be expanded in ascending power of x, but the thing is that it should be differentiable any number of times, then fx can be written as fx is equal to f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial f dash 0. This f dash 0 tells you the first derivative of this function. F double dash 0 is telling you second derivative. When you take second derivative, guys, divide it by 2 factorial. Third derivative 3 factorial. Fourth derivative 4 factorial. Nth derivative n factorial, like this. Suppose I have taken y as a function of x. So y of 0 plus x first derivative 1 factorial. X square 2 is here. 2 in denominator means like 2 factorial. This is 2 factorial because 2 factorial is 2 only. So 2 factorial y double dash 0. X cube 3 factorial y triple dash 0, like this. So how I can apply these things to understand? Let I have done this. Let I have taken one function y is equal to e to the power x, guys. In order to differentiate it, if you differentiate, you know that y x is equal to e to the power x is the only function whose differentiation and integration is same, like dy dx of e to the power x is ex and integration of e to the power x dx is ex, guys. Okay, so I can say that first derivative is e to the power x, second derivative is similarly, third derivative you can write e to the power x only, like that. When you put 0, y of 0, you will get the value e to the power 0 1, y double dash 0 again 1, y triple dash y fourth dash again you get all the values like 1. Now I'll guys use this series. So yx is equal to y of 0. First I should write the first function putting its value 0. So y0 plus x by 1 factorial y double dash 0 plus x square by 2 factorial y triple dash 0. Similarly, I have just substituted the value. So y of 0 you are seeing from here is 1. So y of 0 I have written 1. X upon 1, this is the term which you have to multiply here. You are seeing that x by 1 factorial you have to multiply. So x by 1, y double dash 0 is again 1. So 1 factorial is 1. 2 factorial, you know that 2 factorial is equal to 2 into 1. That is 2 only, guys. So I have written x by 2 factorial is x square by 2 factorial is either you can write x square by 2 or 2 factorial also, no problem. Y double dash 0 is again 1, triple dash 0. So the series will come x 1 plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial, like this. So this is simplest way to calculate the e to the power x, which is 1 plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial, like this. If you find these things, which is very simple out to find, then what you can do, you can use De Moivre's theorems, where you can use e to the power, where I replace x by j theta. So you can write e to the power j theta. Whenever x is there, I will replace it by j theta. So I'll write 1 plus x is j theta plus j theta whole square by 2 factorial plus j theta whole cube by 3 factorial, and so on. Like j theta to the power 4 upon 4 factorial, j theta to the power 5 upon 5 factorial. Now guys, e to the power j theta can be written as cos theta plus j sin theta. This is the property you can read in trigonometry. E to the power j theta can be written as cos theta plus j sin theta. Now I am just writing this all term because I know that I have in complex number you have read that j square is minus 1 because j is imaginary number which is under root minus 1, and if you take a square on both sides, j square is minus 1. So in place of j square I have written minus 1. J cube can be written as, guys, Similarly, j cube can be written as j square. I have written j cube as j square into j. So j square is -1. So minus j I have written. J to the power 4 means j square into j square. J to the power 4 I can write, guys, j square into j square, which is -1 into -1, which is +1. So that is becomes 1 to the power. J to the power 5 is j only, because j to the power 5 can be written as j to the power 4 into j, and j to the power 4 is 1. This some properties of complex number I have used here. 1 plus j theta minus theta square by 2 factorial minus j theta cube by 3 factorial plus like this. Now I'll separate real and imaginary term, guys. On separating a real and imaginary term, I get the value 1 plus this value I get first 1, then minus theta square by 2 plus theta to the power 4 and so on. So 1 minus theta square by 2 plus 2 factorial theta power 4 by 4 factorial minus theta power 6 by 6 factorial plus j. I have taken separately this imaginary term. So plus j I have taken common. So this becomes theta minus theta cube by 3 factorial plus theta to the power 5 by 5 factorial and so on. On comparing real and imaginary term on right and left side, you can say that this is the series of cos theta and this is the series of sin theta. So I have written, guys, cos theta is equal to 1 minus theta square by 2 factorial plus theta to the power 4 by 4 factorial minus theta to the power 6 by 6 factorial. Suppose if I replace theta by x, so this will be 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus x to the power 4 by 4 factorial, and sin x will become, guys, x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x to the power 5 by 5 factorial, which I have written earlier. So you can see that I have written earlier, guys, this series of sine and cosine as sin x is equal to x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x to the power 5 by 5 factorial and so on, and cos x is equal to 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus x to the power 4 by 4 factorial minus this like so on. So I have derived first 3 series today. In next lectures we can derive the subsequent series, but you can also try it by home. So I'll discuss it later. So thank